Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. So, in the last episode, we found what we thought to be the Bravo base over here, or what I thought to be the Bravo base. However, um, I'm not quite sure it was. I didn't get close enough. I asked for everyone's opinion, and then I didn't get close enough really to let you guys see what it was. So we have some biofuel rendering over here. I'm not even sure how long this has been in here, but we do have some rendering. I am making some more fire starters because I like having them. Let's just put in some fuel here because I like having them already in the fire. So I just have to come, up here and make sure there's fuel, and then, try to ignite the fire. I really enjoy having that, so I'm just going to let it go, and then we're going to have a little peek over here again this morning before we head back to our base to check on the other base to see how well that's progressing along. Maybe with both of them as sort of, comparing them both or whatever, we could probably work out who is who at that point, maybe. So hopefully the other base is coming along quite nicely as well. This base, I could see their campfire overnight, which I loved. I could see it out the window from the outpost, so that's really cool. So Beach Bum let me know in the comments that even though this base has built up here around the outpost, that when we attack it, the revenge attack will still happen at our main base. It won't happen up here. So I guess the active BCU determines where the attack happens. Ooh, this is zinc. I think I'm going to try to grab that this morning. It's very early this morning as well. The stars are probably still shining when I hit record. Not 100% sure on that, but it is what it is, guys. I don't mind starting a bit early. We need to get home so we can get this bow repaired as well. There's a crate over here. I wonder if it's possible to grab that from these guys without them seeing me over here. Okay. I can see my shadow. I don't see anyone out right now. I'm going to try to sneak a bit closer. So this is the base, guys. If you can tell anything about it at all, from this point, let me know. It's awful small. I think it might be the alpha base. I'm not 100% sure on which base this is. This could very well potentially be the alpha base. But either way, that's a better view of it, if that helps at all. Yeah, so we're just going to turn ourselves around, head back away from the base so we don't start getting attacked or shot at. And then we're just going to have a little peek over here and see if we can find some crates or anything nice over here. There's a bear over here. That's not too nice. Unless you're looking for meat or fat, or just have an extreme abundance of shotgun rounds that you want to shoot. I will definitely take all of that lovely stuff, and we're just going to head over sort of on this next little area over here and see what we can see over here. Hopefully there's some loot. This has been in the past a great place to find a locked crate, but I'm not quite sure we're going to see one today, and even if we did, it wouldn't really matter. We don't have a lockpick, which is normal for us. We hardly ever have a lockpick, guys. It just doesn't happen. I'm trying to grab stuff that is potassium. I don't even need potassium right now. Without really breaking the pickaxe, I want to take that home and use it for mass. So hopefully we can do that. I hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful week. I have been stressing all week. The heating and air guy keeps putting us off. We have heat, guys. It's not like we're without heat. We have heat. It's just not great at the moment. It's like kind of the emergency type heat for central heat and air. So we have that. It works. It's just very expensive on our electric bill. And believe me when I say it's already expensive enough that I don't really need to add anything to it, that's the truth, guys. But we have that. But now, like when we're seeing 75, 80 degree days in February and March, the first day of March was lovely yesterday. I really need the air conditioner. I really struggle with my health in the extreme heat and in the house, cleaning, doing laundry, all of that lovely stuff. It adds a lot of heat. Cooking, I love to cook. It adds a lot of heat to the house, and I can't really deal with that. So I've been calling the heating and air guy for like a week now, and he just keeps putting us off. It's really getting to the point that it's getting pretty annoying. Um, it's always I'll try to do it tomorrow, and tomorrow hasn't came yet, and that's been a while now. So it's very annoying at this point. I will probably be looking at a new heating and air guide to put that into our new house. Most definitely, or most likely. Um, Probably definitely looking at it. Not going to use the same one because this guy just, I mean, he does great work. Don't get me wrong, guys. He does great work. He's just having a difficulty getting employees right now. And instead of being honest with us and just saying, it's going to be a few days, I just don't have the help right now. He just keeps saying, I'll come tomorrow. That doesn't work for me anymore. I have tried calling him again this morning, and he just didn't answer the phone. So, yeah, that is really making me annoyed. But anyway, guys, enough about my life and everything going on in it. I do, try to ramble on about that sometimes, but, enough about that, and hopefully that doesn't annoy any of you guys to the point that you just don't watch me anymore. But I really find it important to let you guys know what's going on. Oh, by the way, these videos are a couple of days late this week, guys. This video should have came out on Wednesday. Today is Thursday when this video will be coming out. So on Monday, I had the video ready to go. I forgot to hit publish, and then when I realized it, it was Tuesday. And on Tuesday, the internet just died. It died Monday evening, actually. So I have been, struggling with no internet for like 2 or 3 days, and no heating and air, really, or not great heating and air, the past few days. I have been struggling, guys. But anyway, enough about that. But that's why the videos are later this week, because I had some internet issues. Hopefully that has been resolved. They replaced everything from the main pole into the house. They even upgraded my equipment. So hopefully everything is working like it should now. I don't know what Wi-Fi 6 is, guys. If you know what that is, I have Wi-Fi 6 now. So yeah, I feel really old not knowing this stuff. I know how my parents feel now when the internet and things first came out and we got our first desktop computer in the house. I remember my mom just being like, in shock about it. My dad picked it up relatively quickly, but he's not afraid to tear stuff up. But my mom is really afraid of tearing things up, and she really struggles with technology. But it is what it is, guys, and I do my best to help them as much as I can whenever possible. I'm just going to go ahead and extinguish that. I'm going to give these tomatoes this bit of fertilizer. We have one tomato here that never fully grew, so it's just doing its thing. So we do have a couple of things over here that we are going to take back with us. And if you're curious about the worms, guys, I am going to start getting the, what's it called? The fish traps. I'm going to try to get those going again. I'm going to have some food for our journey home. I want to make sure that we have enough protein and things in our system so that we can get home and we can loot our way home. It'll probably take most of the day. I did eat the blueberries. I want to close these doors because we don't need them open at the moment. And then let's see whatever we can find on the way home, and we'll try to grab that unless it's an ore. And it'll be our luck that we'll find zinc on every single rock getting home. We don't need meat, so let's try to avoid the animals as much as possible also. And hopefully we can have a great journey home. I have no idea where the rogues are. I did check the map overnight, but I honestly forgot what I did see. I remember seeing those guys campfire out the window and just, having a peek at them. I did see the blue glow stick from the other side of the map down near the main base. So there's that. I did see that down there. Is this going over into the valley already? Okay. And that was a berry, a blueberry. So there are some jams that you can make with the berries now, and I just never make them. I have no idea why, but I feel like the chutney does a better job. And I just don't ever make the berries, or the jam with the berries. Oh, there's a plant fiber. There's a bear down here. I'm just going to try to go over this direction and try to avoid the bear as much as possible. Yes, I have laundry going in the background. My washing machine is, I'm thinking it's on borrowed time, guys. It just keeps getting noisier and noisier. It's been a great washing machine. It's just, very, very old. And yeah, it does a lot of work for me. Let's see, there's a bear over here. There's a pond down there. I would imagine that's the central pond. Or the pond in the valley, as I refer to it most of the time. Okay, what's over here? There's something dark over here. It's just a bush. I thought it might have been a bear, but I didn't, see a bear or anything. There's an onion over here, I think. Maybe just an onion seed as well. Yeah, that's what we ended up getting. So it's very random. If you're new to the game, if you go pull up an onion or a carrot or whatever, and you end up not having the food there, it's because it's random. You might get the seed, you might get the food. That's how you get seeds, really. But if you're new to the game and didn't really know how that works, that is how it works. Okay, so there's some copper here. Copper's not very, very important at the moment, but I'm just going to grab it anyway because I did see it. Hopefully this pickaxe has more than one ore in it, but who knows. Maybe it'll have one more in it anyway before it decides to blow up. That sound when you're at the end of a pickaxe and you don't realize it and it breaks, that is just the scariest sound ever. If you are really down in a cave or something, that's pretty scary. It's pretty intense, honestly. It definitely gives me a jump scare every single time. Especially because you think, I have to be quiet down here, don't make too much noise and all of that. And then that just big loud axe break or pickaxe breaking noise is just a bit scary, a bit much. But it is what it is. It still kind of adds to the game and adds to the, the scare factor, jump factor of the game. Let's see. We're just taking our time. We're hopeful for anything to spawn in. We were doing pretty good on the other side of the map. That's why I love it over there. And I can't wait for Season 3 because that is where we are building again. We're going to the new area of the map over there. It's not going to be, the same around the lake. We're going to the new area this time, and I cannot wait to get up there. I'm definitely not looking forward to getting down into the cave, getting all the black crystal, all of that lovely stuff for the ATV. Hopefully Cold Games will increase the spawn rate if he hasn't already for the black crystal, because I was down in there for 3 real hours before, and I didn't even come out of there with less than 20 crystal. It was horrible. I didn't enjoy that at all. It was a lot of time that I could have been, preparing for other things or whatever, but, I don't see the point in the spawn rate being so low. I get it, you don't want it to be too high because it would just make for, too quick of work getting the ATV, and I know it's something that you really need to work for to grab or to get, but I really didn't enjoy that the spawn rate was that low. It just didn't make sense to me. Okay. What are we seeing, guys? Are we seeing anything at all worth grabbing? Because I am not seeing anything at all worth grabbing. Well, there's a wolf there. I wanted to get that piece of scrap, but he has other plans. We did bring quite a bit of scrap from the other base, or from the outpost, simply because we had lots of it there, and we didn't really need all of it there. There's a crate down here. Lovely. And it has a tomato seed inside. Come on, we can grab this stuff. We can do it. Okay. There is sometimes crates right over here. Let's just head over this direction and see if we can see any of those. There's some plant fiber over here. That's nice. Being able to grab that is lovely. So when we move into the new house, guys, I will be able to start doing some streaming, hopefully. And I really would like your opinion on where you would like me to do that. Either here or Twitch. I don't mind doing it here. I don't know anything about Twitch. And it's very difficult to get people to follow you from one platform to the other. But I am not, I don't know anything about streaming. It will be new to me, and I will have to do some research on it beforehand. I thought about, trying a little short stream here. But, I just haven't done it yet. The setup I have is not really for streaming. I do have other devices that I could, check comments, do all that stuff on. But the setup I have currently is not for streaming. It's not set up that way. It's not. Ooh, there's a wolf. There's a carrot as well. Ouch. I wanted the carrot. That's the whole reason I went that direction. Now I'm bleeding. Let's just take care of that before we get dead by this wolf. Okay. I don't see anything, guys. This has been a really, really bad looting day. But we are going to attempt to get over and check on the base and see how it's progressing. Maybe that'll give us an idea of which base is which. I don't think there's a third base, so this could potentially be the Bravo base over here and the Alpha base on the other side. I'm not quite sure on that, but we'll figure it out when we start raiding those guys. I will definitely have a video of the infected out on Friday this week, simply because everything has been pushed back a day. And I'm definitely going to try to make that up and get that video out for you guys. I really enjoy playing the infected. The base is growing. It's huge at the moment. We still have a lot of work to do on there as well. So yeah, we have a lot to get done over there also before we actually start a new season. I'm really hoping to go from this season straight into a new update, because there's a new update coming pretty soon on the infected if you watch that series. If not, then I'm just talking about another series that you guys, it's just useless information for some of you guys, but that's okay. Some of you guys watch both. But yeah, the infected, the base is definitely growing. Okay. I just about got too close to these guys. Ooh. So this is some kind of weird base design over here, guys. Let's see if we can just sneak over here. There's a tree right there. Don't get stuck on the rock. Don't get stuck on the rock. Don't get stuck on the rock. Please don't die here. So that's some type of weird base design down here going on, guys. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it looks pretty neat. Wait, that's not the Bravo base, is it? No, that's not how it's made. But this looks like it's going to have a couple of doors involved. I'm not sure, because there's steps here, but there's also a doorway here. And this guy's just hanging out. He's not worried about building any extra. But anyway, if you guys know which base this is, let me know in the comments. We will say this is the base closest to the main base, or the second base that spawned in. Because it has less progress done on it, I would imagine that's the Bravo base, the other base being the Alpha. Whoa! How did I miss this base, guys? what is going on over here? So I would imagine this is the fortress base, right? I have not seen a campfire or anything with this base, but the fortress base doesn't have a campfire, if I remember correctly. I may be completely wrong about that, guys. Please let me know in the comments. So this will be base number 3. If you guys are keeping count here. I'm fairly certain this is base number 3. It is right here on the map. We have this one, we have this one, and then we have the one up by the other base. But that's kind of neat to have those here. I've never had a base down there before, so that's new to me. There's a crate over here that I want to grab before it despawns. But that was just, you know, stroke of luck to turn around and see that base there, because I had no idea there was even a base being built over there. But it has that room inside, which lets me think that's going to be the fortress base over there. Hopefully we're getting some new base designs as well. I do think the one in the birch forest is going to be a new base design. I honestly feel like it might be the Bravo base now. So we were wrong when we asked if that was the Alpha base. Or at least I think so anyway. But let's try to get ourselves into the base. And we're going to drop some loot off, put some loot away. We might place the fish traps because we're going to need fish oil. We're going to need it dramatically when we start crafting the first aid kits that we're going to be needing to raid these bases, guys. Yeah, I go through a lot of first aid kits when I raid a base, most of the time, because I do not want to die, but it is what it is. I have 17 deaths in this series. So we're definitely not playing a permadeath series, guys, because if we were, the first day, we would have been over with. Hopefully we can get our death count down in Season 3. We actually went up by 7 deaths between this series and the last. The series number 1, or Season 1, we had 10 deaths the entire season. We had over 400 days involved with that one. And we're already at 17 deaths in this season, and we're at like, I don't know, close to 400 days in it as well. There's some sandstone down there also. But I do want to place these fish traps. We have them somewhere here, guys. We have a blueberry about to go bad. Let's just do that and that. Let's put most of these worms away. Let's split them in half. And then we're going to split them in half again. And we're just going to, you know, do the fish traps, hopefully. Get them placed so that we can have the fish oil that we're going to need. Because we are going to be needing it. So number 6. Just put you right there. Let's get you baited. Let's grab some oxygen. Place our other fish trap in our toolbar. Number 6. Let's just place you right there. Get you baited as well. We have some worms here. And then let's try to get back to the surface and get out of the water. We don't have anything going there. Let's get back inside, drop off some loot. I really like the way this base is looking, guys. I think it's looking pretty cool. I almost now wish we would have done that half wall, half glass thing on the first level of the base. I think that would have looked great. We have tomatoes here growing. They need watered. They need fertilizer. We don't have any of that stuff on us, so let's just get inside, put some loot away. Let's put our berries away and our carrots away. We don't have any meat because we decided not to kill anything. We have that. 85 nails, 25 biofuel. That's not horrible. Let's go ahead and ignite this. We don't have any fuel, and I forgot to put the things away, so we did waste a couple of those. Oh dear. Didn't have any fuel. Not a smart move there, girl. I'm just gonna throw these in here. We will craft more at the outpost when we need to, so that's okay. And then let's drop you in here and ignite you again. We're gonna try that again. this away. And then we don't have anything else. Yeah, we do. We have a couple of seeds here that go in there. And then let's get downstairs. Drop off the rest of this loot. We're going to try to craft ourselves a new pickaxe. Come on. We need 2 cordage. We're going to have to craft some cordage as well, guys. We are out of it. I'm going to have to get started on that and let that be doing its thing. I prefer keeping a ton of cordage. I don't know why, but I really enjoy having that available. Let's grab one more here, and we're just going to craft this last piece. And then we can craft some fuel bricks with some of this. We have way too much of it, guys. And we are overloaded with cloth, but that will go down very quickly as well when we start raiding the other bases. Okay, so we have you, and we have you that go in there, and you, and you, and I think we have some stuff that goes here. You and you go in there. We have some ammo to put away. We have you and you. Let's get over here. Come on. So we do have some biofuel now, which is lovely. All of these are empty if I remember correctly. But hopefully we have some power and mass now. We do have some power, and we have 100 mass, which is what the base generates on its own. Let's throw these ores in here. And then we have this and this that goes upstairs. Not a horrible day, guys. Very much interested in finding out which base you guys think is which. So, yeah, not a horrible day at all. But anyway, guys, it is starting to get late in the day, and I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.